Who doesn't love a good taco, especially from local chain Taco Time? But there is a thing about loving Taco Time, and then there's really, really loving Taco Time. Like loving it so much you start a Taco Time podcast and embark on a quest to visit all 79 locations, and then land yourself in a commercial for Taco Time superfans. Yes, my next guest has done all of those things. Please welcome my friend Randy Coté. It's so good to have you here. And it's so funny because, like, I don't know if y'all know this, but Randy works at the Space Needle. So I have worked with Randy for years in that capacity. Never in my life did I think we'd be sitting here talking about tacos.
This is my secret alter ego. Yeah.
It is my favorite thing. So how did this obsession start?
I mean, I grew up here, right? So I think Taco Time was just part of growing up in Western Washington, and I moved away for college and came back and sort of rediscovered Taco Time.
Yeah.
And a friend that I met working at the Seattle Storm, actually, the Storm was as I found many places, a hotbed of Taco Time fans.
Really?
As is many places. I've heard the good folks of New Day Northwest are also
huge fans.
So you discover each other, and then years and years passed, and Kevin and his brother, who have a podcast called The Fabulous Pelton Cast, it's like a Seattle sports and food podcast.
Yeah.
They did a little, half-joking spin-off called Talkin' Taco Time. And it sort of became a real podcast.
Okay.
And then I was their correspondent because they knew I was on this quest to visit every Taco Time. And then I joked that I moved up the Talkin' Taco Time corporate ladder to co-host.
Oh, so, hello.
So Kevin, Tristan, Chris, and I are the 4 co-hosts of Talkin' Taco Time. And we cover the fandom and the love and all that.
Okay, here you guys are right here. You're eating tacos, you're talking tacos. Can I ask, don't get me wrong, Taco Time is delicious. The ingredients are fresh, it is amazing. What is it about Taco Time that you love so much?
I think it's part nostalgia, right?
Okay,
Just growing up with it here. Yeah, it is the freshness. I think if you're out and about and you need something on the go, it's a pretty good choice. It's also that sort of, I think it was as we've peeled back the layers of Taco Time with the fandom and how it's beloved, I think there's also this thing about it's this quirky Northwest thing that we have that's hard to understand for maybe transplants or folks who aren't into it.
I feel that. That's fair.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Is we're in on the joke.
I am a transplant, but I fell in love with the crisp burrito.
How could you not?
I've never had. Nobody else has something like it. So what made you decide going from I love Taco Time, it's this wonderful thing, to I have to go to every location?
I think so. When they introduced the app, right? And you started. This was maybe 10 years ago.
Okay.
There was one day I just looked at the app. I'd been using it for a while, and it shows your transaction history, and I was like, oh wow, I've just in going on road trips or hikes or around Western Washington, I think I'd just, without even trying, been to 20 or 25% of the Taco Times.
Okay.
And so it's like, well, I feel like maybe I could just document as I go see them and I love a quest, I love a spreadsheet, right? I have a state capitals spreadsheet. I like to go to state capitals. So it's a similar thing, right? It's like you get to capture your journeys around Western Washington. There's some interesting architecture and eras and
I love it.
Yeah, like
there's a modern one.
Yeah, there's modern, there's retro, there's waterfront property. The Silverdale one is on Puget Sound.
Okay.
Mount Rainier views in Enumclaw, you get it all.
So how long did it take you to do, because you had already done about 25%, and when you committed yourself, how long did it take you?
From the time I said this is a quest, this is a thing, to finishing it was about 5 years.
Okay.
With COVID thrown right in the middle of it.
Okay.
And I didn't have a car for the first half of that. That was just truly going around, doing things, hanging out with friends, going on hikes, and then it was once you had a car, those more far-flung locations.
Let's talk about this. I love a visual aid. You have a map here. I'd like to unfurl the map.
Yes.
Okay, so.
So they jokingly gave me a map when we filmed the commercial in 2021.
So you can't really see. There's little green dots here that highlight all the Taco Time locations.
Yeah.
So the furthest one, what is the furthest you travel? Is that Longview or where is it?
East Wenatchee.
Oh, East Wenatchee.
Is there's only 2 east of the Cascades, in Wenatchee and East Wenatchee. Yeah, Kelso and Longview are the southernmost.
Okay.
Port Angeles in the west and Linden in the north.
Oh, wow.
This is the empire in Western Washington.
The Taco Time empire. Yeah. This is amazing. I love that they made this for you. Are they all pretty much the same? I mean, can I go get a crisp burrito? It's going to taste exactly the same, or is there a difference?
Yes, at any of these here, yes, there are a few of them that are kind of franchise locations where they have a local favorites menu, and you might see things only on the menu at that location.
No kidding.
Yeah, the little like quirks of, right, if you go to the one anywhere in Seattle, you're not going to find a chicken chimichanga or something.
Okay,
but you would find that in Lacey.
Oh.
Right?
We're going to Lacey.
Yeah,
I love a chimichanga more than anything.
Yeah. So, yeah, but in general, right, that's all the same here. There is what we refer to on the podcast as the other taco time. If you are outside of this territory in Western Washington, so if you're in Spokane, Portland, Idaho, there is taco time, but it's not our Taco Time Northwest.
Okay.
You'd roll in there and it would be very different. It's culture shock.
And you'd be like, oh, what am I doing here?
Yeah, you'd be like, what is this hot sauce?
What is this hot? The hot sauce. That's a whole other thing we want to talk about. But I want to ask you how you ended up in the commercial, because I understand that they were looking for super fans, and this is like what, 2021?
2021. Yeah,
Okay.
they put out an all call on social media for super fans. I got tagged in this post by coworkers, friends, random people I met. The other one, they had this guy who's, I think, 96. His name's Larry. He claims that the hot sauce is the secret to his youth. People with Taco Time tattoos. It was just kind of this wild thing, and the sort of quest to visit all of them landed me in this fine commercial.
I love that they're doing shots of
hot sauce.
Shots of hot sauce. Okay, that's so cute. I can't. So you just knocked out your last location. How'd it feel?
It was great. It was a lot of fun. They surprised me. The Taco Time people surprised me with a mariachi band. This custom Eras Tour style
this shirt.
hoodie.
I go, who made this? It is so cute.
I was in shock. There were balloons. There was a banner. Look at
this. There's your balloons.
It was very embarrassing. If I'm
No, you're adorable.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. Some friends and family came, and when the mariachi band showed up, I was sent to another dimension.
I can imagine.
I turned as red as hot sauce. Like it was.
I turned as red as hot sauce.
So
I love this so much for you. I love all these things. Okay, I have so many more questions, but we're about out of time. What is your favorite menu item?
I mean, the crisp burrito is pretty flawless. It's hard to beat. Or the chicken soft taco, I think, is a classic. It's the encapsulation of so it's like a burrito, but there's no beans, but there's ranch dressing. What is this? This isn't Mexican food, but it's taco time.
I don't know that I've ever had the chicken soft taco.
It's a classic.
That's what I'm getting today. As I go home. All right, tell me about the podcast. Where can people find it?
Talkin' Taco Time is the podcast. Anywhere where you find podcasts, you will find Talkin' Taco Time. The guests range from occasionally athletes, celebrity chefs, to just people who just love taco time.
I love this. Randy, thank you so much for talking about this. You and we've also talked about the National Tower Association.
Oh yeah, the World Federation of Great Towers.
Yes,
yeah.
We got to talk about that too. Maybe that's your next journey.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.